I wrote the song Little Girl Lost based on some experiences that my husband and I have had with foster children coming through our home. My husband and I have been foster parents for over 13 years, and we've adopted 5 children out of foster care. I was journaling one day just thinking about experiences and things that our kids have gone through as they've come through our home, and started remembering specific conversations with a few of the girls who have been in our home, particularly a 3-year-old little girl who was having trouble sleeping one night. And I remember going up to her room and just being frustrated because I was tired myself, wanting to go to bed. And so I just looked at her and said, you know, why can't you go to sleep? And she looked up at me with these big brown eyes and just said, I'm sad for my mom. That was sort of what started the whole process of writing that first verse and thinking of kids that have these connections and they lose those connections and they feel lost. And so the whole song kind of follows this girl as she's seeking out, finding her place to fit in, finding a place to belong, and looking for some answers.
I myself was a lost child for the majority of my life. Little Girl Lost, I'm sure you'll notice this frog shows up multiple times throughout the video, and it actually has strong meaning to me. This was the only toy, the only thing other than the clothes on my back that actually came with me when I was adopted. So it just seemed fitting that, you know, he found his way into the video somewhere. Because even though it's talking about a little girl lost, I at one point in time, you know, was a lost child myself. You know, searching for answers, searching for, you know, my past, you know, some understanding as to why things worked out the way that they did. And that emptiness, you know, can become overwhelming. You know, you could be placed in the greatest family and still have an empty pit in your stomach, you know, and that is something that I'm sure every child that goes through the system has, that same emptiness, that same pit. You know, I can say that there is hope and there is light at the end of that tunnel. You know, there are many people just like Gene and Jeannie that are willing, you know, and loving.
I wanted a dad's point of view in the song. The sweet little girl, someone loves you. Just calling out because I believe the bond between a father and a daughter is so strong, and a lot of times it can't be broken. And I just wanted that to be put into that song as a dad reaching out.
So we hope that it brings awareness to the thousands and thousands of children who are out there in our foster system that are looking for permanent families and somebody to love them and take care of them.